Welcome to the last episode, and I talk so much, my throat is not really having a good time. But hey, it's the last one, and this employee experience design, exit, departure. Now, my question is to you, do you have an employee exit recovery plan? You don't, because you don't think for your employees the same way as you think for your guests or customers. Because if something goes wrong with your guest or customer, you have a recovery plan, how you can get that, how you can solve this situation, and how you can retain that guest or customer. But you don't have the same for your employees. Why not? Let's talk about that. So, employee experience during the departure phase. Ask yourself the questions. What are my experiences? So my experience is that, not my personally, but whatever I gathered, and even some of mine gathered from employees and what people are telling you online. The moment I hand in the notice, I'm no longer the family member. I'm being mistreated. It's a terrible time, right? Oh, I really like the departure gift or the farewell gift. You know, sometimes you have a fantastic farewell gift and party and all that. What are your experiences? Because that's very, very important. In psychology, we have this, the last experience, the last impression, rather than the first. We are moving away from this first impression. But both are very important, right? But both serve a different purpose. The first impression is really to engage you, okay, catch your attention, so then you get to speak to the person, you get to, engage the person. The last expression is more about retaining that person. And this is what we want to do. Now, what are the experiences that you want your employees to have during their exit period, your departure period? So important, because those are the same employees who are going to might come back to you, right? Who are going to refer future employees to you, who are going to talk about your company. And sometimes things go wrong, and there is nothing wrong with it. But what is your recovery strategy? So, is anybody talking to employees? Is the management once I had a manager and I had to ask him if he had abandonment issues during his childhood, because each time his employee resigned, he got very upset and it felt personal. I'm like, has somebody abandoned you when you were a child? And he goes like, why? He didn't even notice it. I'm like, because each time you react when somebody hands in the resignation, like somebody's just divorcing you. I'm like, it's not about you. Nothing is about you, unless you are a bad manager and people are leaving because of you. But that wasn't the case. But he took it so personally because he invested so much in his employees. And then, I understood the poor guy, but I said to him, I'm like, you can't, because now you are punishing, because his behavior immediately changed. It came from a good place. He invested so much in employees, but each time when they said, you know what, now it's time, thank you very much, but now it's time to move on, he felt betrayed and let down. I'm like, that's your job. Prepare them, train them, and then off you go. That's the job. You're not going to hold on to everybody. I don't know what is this obsession of managers to retain everyone. Everybody go. While you are here, I train you, I teach you, I prepare you for your next job. Go, and then you go. This is my approach. It's always been my approach. I don't want anybody to stay with me for the rest of their lives. Go. So, what is the experience? Because his approach, his behavior changed immediately. He didn't smile at the person. He was very short with the person. And it really wasn't upset with the person. It was just his, felt betrayed. So what are the experiences that we want? So the experiences that we want, that they are leaving on good terms. We are not burning the bridges. And it's not about the employees are not burning the bridges. We have no control over that. But we, as employers, don't burn the bridges. So how can we do that? Well, it depends on what are the feedback from your exit interviews are telling you, right? Feedback from employees throughout their journey, because you always got their information. So you take the data. Sometimes, on purpose, we delay the salary, the lost salary, right? Sometimes, or even every salary, and then HR is being told off by finance, employees are leaving, but then when we ask, why are you guys leaving, is because our salary is always late 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. And then we go back to finance. Well, actually, employees are leaving because of you, finance people. So always look for what is the information, what is happening in here, because if you don't know, you can't fix these things. So employee experience or strategy for recovery when something went wrong. Let's have a chat. Let's mitigate. Let's it's okay. Things went wrong. What is it that we can do so you leave on a good terms? Right? Because that's very, very important. Like, I'm upset with you, but you know what? You tried, we had a chat, we sorted it out, and I will be okay. Today I'm upset, in 4 weeks I will be fine, because you actually made an effort to hear me out, to listen to what happened to me, whatever it is. So, but how can we do that? Look at your employee interview, the exit interview. Does it serve a purpose? Are you using the information from that? What are your employees telling you? How can you create an alumni community that there is referrals, so your talent pool is constantly fed through that? Because your employees who left, they already know the company, and if they are treated well, they had a good time, they are always happy to come back. They go away, this is how I see it. They go away, they were with you a little bit, learned, trained, then they go somewhere else, they collected different experiences, picked up new skills, new ideas, they saw something completely different, and now better skilled, higher level of competence, they're happy to come back and bring that all with them. Why are we not looking at it like that? So then you can leverage their experiences, because they went worldwide. It's like me leaving my country 21 years ago, and now I go back home, I bring all my knowledge. Why would you not want that, right? She's a worldwide traveler. Let's see what she's got to say, because she has seen things that we have never seen. So look at those ones, and what are the experiences? Don't let employees go away with a bad taste in their mouth, because they are going to talk crap about you. And the market is always very small. People talk about you even if you are a nobody employer in terms of branding. People will call each other, what is it? And it's happening. So what you want is really employees to talk about you in a good way, because that will help you to hire better quality employees going forward. And so what you want with your exit part is good terms and collect the data. So this company said, we are not doing the exit interview while they are still on their notice period, because some people just don't want to talk, and they were really good at understanding that I don't want to talk until I'm here, for whatever reason. So they said, we are going to do a check-in after 2-4 weeks post-departure, and call or email the employee. And guess what? Employees are extremely happy about it. They appreciate it, and they are willing to tell why, the reasons that they left, what worked, what didn't work. So it's not just why you left, the negative, what worked. So we can continue doing those ones, right? And even doubling up on those ones. And they picked up on so many, that this manager, everybody's complaining about this manager, so now we need to address this manager, because the experiences are impacted by that manager. So we need to address that manager, not just let people go and hope for the best and not addressing the manager. So then what's the point, right? So it's a constant work. And one of the companies in Abu Dhabi, they brought back in the 9 months or something, 8 months of implementing this, 3 employees. Because they said, you know what, I went there, the grass is not greener, can I come back? This one is better. And they were like, yeah, come back. And then I had another senior HR person saying exactly the same, that I started calling people because she's trying to find out why the high turnover, started calling people, and they are so happy and happy that somebody called them and interested attention in them, and they're happy to talk. So why not? It doesn't matter how you collect information. Your point is to collect information and make sure that people remember you well. So these are the 8 points. What is employee experience, right? Attract, hire, onboard, motivate, performance management, develop, and exit. Get ready and start doing it. Remember, the book will help you. There are much more. I mean, be creative. It's endless. There is no such a book that could incorporate. Don't rely on what I said. Take these as an idea, but build on what you need in your unique environment, your unique culture, management needs, people's needs. Listen to your employees. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to any other HR professional. Don't listen to anyone. You need to listen to your employees, and based on that, you combine, you bring your expertise, your knowledge, your competence, and your creativity, and you design their experiences. I hope that helped. I need to drink. All right, bye.